This ship is a Sentinel Interceptor. That's looking a little bit different. That's why I actually took it. I found that kind of cool. No, but I can show you how to get ships like this. It's actually not so difficult. Much. You need to find a planet which has dissonance. And it will write that like the bottom purple one there, dissonance detected. No, I don't have any echoes, so I have to go down and get one. Then you have to land on it, and that's why it gets dangerous. You can sometimes be lucky to find. Oh, no, I don't have any. Some devices that is called. Oh no, I'm not doing that. Find devices which one is called an echolocator, and you can just use that, and it will bring you to sort of a base which where you can find the ship through. And in some fights you can also get what is called AI something. Jesus, could you have found me a planet with mountains? I think it was because I said I didn't like mountainous planets the other day. So now it sends me to all of them. So you have to land. There's a storm or something right now. So it's probably very hot. Under the 9 degrees. It's even hotter than where you are. So Wicked is coming to give me one, so that might make it much easier, but I actually wanted to show it's not so difficult, but all in the question of science. Yeah, sometimes you can be lucky or skillful. Be patient, my young Padawan. Right now it's quite hot. I don't know if it's a storm. I'm going to find that out. Firestorms. Okay, that's normally hotter than this. So you need to scan and find those Dissonance Resonators. And I'm not walking there, I'm flying there, or close to. Are you landing, Wicked? So that's Wicked. He's on Innocent Sentinel Interceptor as well. Okay, thank you, Wicked. Yeah, now he's so kindly giving me everything which I need. That but look at his ship. That's gone. Okay. Thank you, Wicked. So I'm just sitting in the ship and showing. So the one I marked, I will go to it and try to get it. But he gave me. This is the one you wanna catch with them, and that's called Locator. When you use that, you find the camp. Let me go and show the. You also can get an invented mirror, and you actually need them if you want the Sentinel Interceptor, because you need that to. Well, spoilers. You get a brain. You have to get validated. Yeah, the other one you can get from abandoned freighters, battles. Then sometimes it drops even from on your freighter. Your frigate missions can bring one back home, and that will also find a interceptor, but that will send you direct to it. So let's do one thing at a time. Let's go to the the Dissonance Resonator, which is on the other side of this mountain, I believe. Where are you? Where are thou? Jesus. But dissonant system, which is not difficult to find, they are scattered all over the place. Did I kind of lose it? The thing is, sometimes even though you mark it, if you go a little bit off the coordinates, it can be difficult actually to fly to it. The marking is meant to be when you are on foot. Okay, let's try to land and scan again. Now the storm is coming, okay. Now visibility starts setting in. So the good thing with these ships is actually they can stand still in the air. And if you're looking for something using your eyes, that is extreme helpful. This is actually one of my problems with these kind of environments, is finding places I can land. actually don't take much space to land on, but and there's stone crystals here as well. One of the good things with the Sentinel Interceptors, they actually use radiant shards as fuel. So these, and you can just pick them up on the dissonant worlds and get some stacks, and they go for pretty much everything in a Sentinel Interceptor. You can use some of the more traditional ones, but it's very hot right now, so I am going to just sit that a little bit out, because otherwise I will bring myself into trouble. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Have a good game. I think I can survive a scan. And there's not sentinels, there's corrupt drones on these. Don't get it wrong, they can be just as difficult to fight with. Worst part is now I can't see it. Huh. Okay.
Extreme temperature detected.
So I kind of lost it, so let's go to the unknown building, and because that will have a little bit better space to land on. Come on. Well, these mountains are not helpful for me. There, that way. So what do I find here? A drop pod. That's actually another good thing in the game, but let's just do the scanning first. What do we have there? Is that just... There's a drone.
Units
The drones is yeah, like any other sentinels. As long as you leave them alone. Sentinel Echo is something else. Bloody hell, it's normally not that difficult. Yeah, the funny thing is, Wicked gave me one of each, and the longer you play on a save, the more you actually pick them up, because they tend to come frequently, especially when you already have a ship. So there's a lot of radiant shards, but that is not really what I need. Oh dear. Whenever I look for Sentinel's echoes, I can't find them. And here, I can find them because I don't need them. Well. Drop pods is actually quite useful. You can upgrade your exosuit and get a slot for free-ish. You just have to repair this. It takes an antimatter housing, some sodium nitrate, and a carbon nanotube. Then you can choose whether you want. I have all the technology, so I just take one because it's almost free. It's kind of silly not to do it. Okay. I don't know. Should I give it one more try to find the right thing? Move a little bit and see if I can find. Yeah. Now it tells me to use the one Wicked gave me, and I will if I don't find the right thing here. Sometimes you can actually see them when you fly over the planet. They stand out quite a bit. Unfortunately, this one has a lot of purple. All the dissonance stuff is purple like that. So let's see if we can scan and find something.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Radiant shards. Another sentence. Oh, there's two over there. So I will do it on foot so I don't lose it again. And it might be guarded by sentinels, so it could be that you might have to fight. However, the thing is, even if you attack it, because you have to shoot it down, it looks like that. It's moving, and it's a Dissonance Resonator. And when you attack it, the Sentinels will be... And I got an echolocator, so now I actually got what I was looking for. So the Sentinels are after me, but what I do is I don't want to fight them. So I go hide a little bit, because don't fight a battle you can't win. That said, I could maybe win it, but so they got enough. So I'll go back to the surface and or will I? That's the problem with mountains. You don't always think that this.
Extreme night temperature detected.
So it's very hot. So we were over there, our ship is over there. I could call this ship, but I was actually thinking maybe get a couple of radiant shots on the way. Because I do need them, so this is like refueling, and that's why sometimes you come back to the dissonant planets and you go farming for a little while, and like with everything else, and they actually last quite a long time in your ship. So and I can say, if you ever want to go all the way to purple systems, you actually need to find one of these camps, which is you get from the echolocator. So if I activate it, I will get some directions, I hope. Harmonic echo. That's what I need. That way. How far away is it? It's actually very close. And as Tiger said, sometimes you can actually see them from flying over the planets. And then it's just landing and kind of do the same I will be doing. Storm again. Luckily I can see where the camp actually is. Just waiting for the storm to get over, because it's very hot, and when you play on permadeath it drains your shielding very quickly, and you can actually get into rather severe trouble, so bear with me. I cannot break rule number 1. We have determined that if you do, you have to play like a pink gig for the next week. So the weather doesn't sound nice on this planet, but I'm not going to build my mansion here anyway, so at least that's for sure. This is a little bit too hot. No, thanks for the help, Wicked. That actually makes it easier to explain when you have things at hand. And I just realized Dupupu had to go, but what I actually will do is I will edit this out as a little video, just of courtesy to those who might be interested, because it seems like there's a lot of myths how you actually get Sentinel Interceptors, and to be honest, I find this is the easiest way. Go and get some of the resonators down, and one of them will drop a echolocator, and then it's straightforward. Yeah, but this is just normal play, so that would not do any difference. So if I'd been on some sort of challenge, I would have said, well, then I wouldn't even have had the multiplayer on. So that's for the same reason. And in these cams there's harmonic scrap. Pick it up, because sometimes there is something good in it. I seem to have parked on top of it, but yeah, well. I just got another echolocator. Oh, storage for my ship. That's not bad. What was it we came up with? That is worth 75 million units, so that is valuable. And there's even a cool multi-tool if you want to. So there is a auto-face. Yeah, I'm getting damage here. You can feel them lost, but you won't get anything better or worse out of it. So, but what you have to do, I want all the scrap first. You go to this terminal. That's in lockdown, you are rejected. You have to input override glyphs. However, you have no clue what they would be, but you scan the memory registers. And you get some values. 5 plus 4, that's 9. 29 minus 14, that is correct, 15. And 1 plus 3 is 4. So 9, 15, 4. So you put them in 9, 15, 4. So I can deactivate the multi-tool seal, so I can go and get that. And I can ask it to show me dissonant spikes. And that's actually where I just realized I actually have some autophase things here as well, but let's leave them. There is autophase in this camp as well. So locate dissonant spikes, and that will actually show me where there is a ship. And then I have to go there. It's far away apparently. But I'll take a look at the weapon terminal. Now I can go in and say it's just a C class. I can compare it. It's actually less worth than the one I have, but I take them because you can scrap them. But remember to go back to the one you had. I hope it was that one. Yeah. So then it's just jump into your ship and go to where it is. It's shown, and it's quite far away. So what I do is I just go out to space and then tip down, and then I pulse to it. At least that way I save quite a lot of time. And yeah, you could fly direct if you have all the time in the world and don't wanna go out and down again. So here we will find a ship. Does that look cool? Actually, I almost have all the creatures of this planet as well. I do. Okay, so let's look at the ship. Now, I will take the... Always talk to the auto page which is laying around, because what they give you might actually be useful. Very often it's just crap, but and again you can feed them lost circuits. I haven't seen a usage for that. So let's take a look at the ship. You have to take this off, and there's a brain. That brain you need to bring to a monolith so it can be adapted to you. It's actually quite a good looking ship. Okay, it's getting hot here. So in order to get the brain to work, you need to find one of these which you already have attacked, so that might actually be enough if you don't get the echolocator in the first trial. I did say I got another echolocator. Doesn't seem like I did. Okay. Never mind. I'm not greedy anyway, so that's but you need to find one of these and 3 radiant shards. They're quite easy to find. Well, I might have to down the line, but I'm not in a rush, to be honest. So you have to get these things, and when you have them, then you click the brain with E to probe its subconsciousness, and that will actually give you direction to the monolith. And that shows like that. And that is normally not too far away. And I say normally because I actually have the last one I went for was halfway around the planet, so it can go far away. So you land, and it's still very hot here, isn't it? I have to just sit it out because otherwise I die too quickly on permadeath to actually do that. Especially when you're doing other things. But by the way, I found all the animals on this planet. So there's a little bit of a bonus nanite for doing that. So I don't have as much as Wicked, but it's okay. I've just started this one. I'm below 100 hours on it, so it's not gone very far in. So I kind of do my normal things because then I don't have to. Oh, there's even a discordant interface here. Well, I need to do the brain first. I need to go up the stairs, I believe. Why didn't I do that then? Oh. And then of course you present the brain and you get it back, and it's an harmonic brain. And now I can go back and put that into the ship, and then it's my ship. However, for those who don't know, some of these monoliths has discordant interfaces, and you need to give them something. Atlantidium, more Atlantidium, and more. I should have enough, so then it will turn all purple. Then I can inspect the runic technology, and this is actually a autophage weapon as well. I actually never seen anything like it, so compare. It's very cheap, but it's an A-class, so I will have to buy it for nanites. Do I want to do that? Stop that. I have plenty, so if I should need so, then I will go out and make some more. I just got 1500 from the animal, so yeah. So then back to the ship. Where is it? Was not high, so that's need to look quite low. I think. Did it change the... So if you don't have it marked, you might not have the marker on. Yeah. So I will now put the brain in there, and now this is my ship. It's still just a C-class, but it's valued at 31 million, so there's quite a bit of money in it, and I actually think it looks cool. So for now I take it, and I will continue fly in my little box here, but and that's mainly because it looks different. So I just leave the ship because I don't actually it seemed like I should have done more at that monolith, so I'll just go back and do that. But now at least I got the ship, and that is how you get Sentinel ships the easiest way, if you ask me.